Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. Gen Z has sent out a very clear message, which I want us to have a look at here, for it's going to inform the basis of our analysis right now. No dialogue. Do we need dialogue to arrest killer cops? No. Do we need a dialogue to sack corrupt government officials? No. Do we need a dialogue to audit the public debt? No. Do we need a dialogue to post medical interns? No. Do we need a dialogue to end incompetence? No. Actions now. That's Gen Z's clear message to William Ruto and his team. And that's also a message to Raila Odinga, who earlier yesterday called for dialogue. Gen Z is telling Raila Odinga, we don't want dialogue. The issues we are raising do not need dialogue. I want us to dig deep into this for Kenyans to understand where the truth lies, considering all this that is happening in our country. If you are watching us but you are not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. The message Kenyans are sending out is that they don't want anything to do with William Ruto. It started with the finance bill. From the finance bill, it graduated into William Ruto must go. And as of now, Gen Zs have laid 14 demands which they want William Ruto to fulfill. Ruto has not fulfilled any of the demands. And in this forum, I keep on reminding William Ruto that he should fulfill the 14 demands. No need of dialogue, no need of setting task forces. All Kenyans want to see him do is action. Let him dissolve the entire cabinet. If possible, let him also resign, and he should let Kenyans elect leaders of their own choice. That's exactly what is coming out very clearly. Having studied what has been happening in the country, it's coming out very clearly that William Ruto has all along been a minority president. And I'm saying that because politicians do lose popularity, but not this fast. You can't be this unpopular in just under 2 years. That proves something went wrong in 2022. The person who was declared the president never won in 2022. So it's actually true. William Ruto was not popularly elected by Kenyans. That's why he has become this unpopular very, very fast. In less than 2 years, everybody does not want William Ruto. That proves he might have not been popular in the first place. And again, if you look at what is happening here, I'm seeing also elements of hypocrisy. Kenyans must be truth with themselves, and they must know exactly what they want. I've always maintained here that for this struggle to be fruitful and for it to be successful, Kenyans should not lose focus. Our focus should be on William Ruto and his team. Those are the enemies Kenyans should be targeting. It's of no use targeting somebody who is not in government. And I'm saying that in respect to some Kenyans who are everywhere attacking Raila Odinga. Raila carries no responsibility on anybody. In fact, Raila is a private citizen as far as our Kenyan politics are concerned. There is nowhere where Raila Odinga is being recognized in our constitution as being part of the government or being part of the leadership, apart from the fact that he formerly served as Kenya's prime minister. As things are right now, Raila Odinga is a private citizen. So Kenyans should not lose focus. They aim their arsenals at Raila Odinga. No. Their arsenals should be on William Ruto, Rigathi Gachagua, and all these members of parliament who voted yes. In fact, any person, any leader supporting William Ruto, or any leader who is aspiring for any elective seat but supporting Ruto, Kenyans should aim their arsenals on those people. It's wastage of time fighting somebody who is not in government. I see that as Kenyans missing the point. The struggle has to continue and it must succeed. For it to be successful, we should not lose focus. The journey should reach its destination. The destination is for William Ruto to go. Ruto, Rigathi, and his team, they must and should go. I think that should be the desire. Having said that, if you look on the way William Ruto is doing things, Ruto is just trying to assume Kenyans are fools. Already, the demands have been laid on the table. Ruto was to make some changes on Sunday. We were told he was going to sack some people. Even sacking some people, in my honest opinion, is a step in the right direction. William Ruto has not done anything. And this is why I strongly believe that the second wave of these protests began on Sunday when Gen Zs congregated at Uhuru Park and said clearly, Ruto must go. I strongly believe that was the beginning of a second wave of the protests. So the Gen Zs should actually maintain that pace. They should not lose focus. It's clear William Ruto is just trying to buy time for things to calm down, after which no action will be taken. And again, let me call out some hypocrites here. Before Raila Odinga spoke, and this is something I did explain in my earlier video, there were some individuals saying that tumechoka na maandamano. They were saying that I just don't know when some Kenyans will learn. And those are clearly William Ruto supporters. And those ones are the ones who are now trying to shift attention from Ruto must go. They are now aiming their arsenals at Raila Odinga. Those are simple tricks Gen Zs should not fall for. Our main concern, our target, our desire is for William Ruto and his team to go. We don't want side shows. All these other things happening, Raila calling for dialogue, those are side shows in my honest opinion. Raila's calling for dialogue with Ruto or with somebody else will not stop Kenyans from going to the streets in demanding William Ruto to go. In fact, other Kenyans, other groups should join Gen Zs on the streets in demanding for William Ruto to go. There is no way Raila's dialogue has stopped that. Kenyans should stop passing blames here. We should all be on the streets demanding for William Ruto to go. Dialogue has not stopped anything. In fact, that dialogue cannot force Kenyans to do what they don't want to do. If Kenyans decide William Ruto has to go, he will go with or without dialogue. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Any person watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. All these talks for dialogue, these talks for traitor, those are just side shows. The focus should be William Ruto must go. Let us not be distracted, because I'm seeing some serious attempts to divert the discussion. The focus should be Ruto must go, and he must go with this entire government. He must also go with all these MPs who voted yes and all these leaders supporting him. I don't know why Kenyans have stopped greeting some of these MPs. We should see more of those. The MPs should and must be greeted. Let the ground be very, very hostile for them. We should not lose focus. That's the way to go. Let's be very hostile to the MPs or to any elected leader supporting Ruto. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.